Hey, what's up? What's going on, my peeps, my peoples? Let's talk about Black Ink Cruise Chicago, Season 3, Episode 15, My Little Sir Brumfield. Ooh, ooh. You know who that is. So we start off with, them showing pictures of Ford dropping a bottle of liquor that's $400. You can't get that bottle back. You can't scoop it up. You can't sip it up with a straw. It's gone. It's a total loss. It wasn't meant for him to drink it. And so we see Charmaine still has on that blonde wig. She's not letting that blonde wig go at all. It's filled with chlorine. She paid $700 for that wig and she ain't letting it go. That's her favorite wig and she ain't letting it go. Even though she has mad wigs, but she loves that blonde one right there. And so, they're gonna bring Cabo to Chicago at, 9 Meg for Van because he wasn't able to go. So they decorate the place and make it look nice and everything. And it's Phor, it's Don, it's Charmaine, it's Danielle, and it's Lily. And Van, he walks in or whatever, and it was like surprise, and he was like, these mother suckers are really trying to make me jealous because I wasn't able to go to Cabo. So he's feeling some type of way, but he is happy. And it was like, so tell me. So he feels love, he feels good that his friends are there and they're trying to, make him happy or whatever. He shows up, he was shocked to see them in the shop because nobody's been there. And so they tell him what went down, and Cabo was like, "Yeah, we had a good time, but we got to tell you something." And Charmaine lets him know that Kat came down to Cabo. He was like, "What you mean, Kat came down to Cabo while Rachel was there? Are you serious?" And Don is like, "Oh my God, I know it went bad, because he knows that Ryan does not like to own up to anything, and it got to be totally uncomfortable." And so Van was like, so then Danielle jumped in and she was like, "I invited, Kat because my boyfriend Terrence couldn't come, but he ended up surprising me. So Kat was there, so I was gonna bring my best friend." And Don and Van was like, was such a bad idea. That was such a bad idea. Oh my God. He's like, I can't believe it. He fell out on the floor, especially when they told him that Katrina went and told Rachel. She called her to the side to tell her, "Hey, I was sleeping with Ryan. Me and Ryan had something going on." And Van is like, whoa, he just hit the floor. He was like, oh my goodness. And then he gets up and he was like, I know Ryan's in the doghouse. I know he is. And so then Phor was like, yeah, he's probably still in Cabo. And that's when Charmaine said, yeah, the cartel must have ate him up. The cartel, um, um, Charmaine says that she might have fed him to the cartel. I was like, Charmaine, why did you say that? But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't laughing now, but I did laugh when she said that. And I was like, oh shit, the camera went right to Lily. I was like, damn, that's so messed up. And then everybody said bad joke. Charmaine said bad joke, and you can see Lily's face. I'm not a fan of Lily, but that's messed up when the cartel actually kill your father and somebody makes a joke about somebody else being killed by the cartel. When you opened up to him, you tell him the story. So maybe it could be a reason why the family didn't want, Lily to see her sisters, whatever. But it was a bad joke. Junior put his head down. I was like, damn, man, Charmaine, you don't be thinking, my friend. And so we get to Don. He's at home. He's waiting for Ashley to come. They've been talking. They've been texting, communicating. She's been staying at her mom's house, but now he's horny. He wants to bring out his Mr. Little Sir Bromfield, and he waits for Ashley to get home. He's shaking. He's happy to see her. He wants some He wants some pregnant coochie, and so Ashley walks in all upset, all mad. And he was like, what did I do? What's going on? And she was like, I called you and you didn't pick up your phone. He was like, I text you back. And she was like, no, I called you twice. You should pick up your phone when I call you. The baby wasn't kicking. The baby wasn't moving. And she's like upset. And he was like, I didn't know that. You should have said an emergency. You didn't say emergency in a text. He was like, I've been here for 4 days and you didn't say nothing to me. You didn't say anything was going on. And she was like, well, my mom took me to the hospital, so I'm okay. And he was like, I'll take a bullet for you. I'll take a bullet for my family. That's that ghetto love. And then he also says that, if I knew there was something wrong with you or my baby, I would have flew home. I would have caught the first plane smoking. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? He was like, I'm sorry. We got to communicate better. And he was like, I know you're stressed out. I know we have this high risk pregnancy. So they, make up. And she was like, I want some of that Little Sir Bromfield and a pickle. So they go do their thing. They work it out. And so So it's all good between them and everything. So that's cool. So we get Ryan. He meets up with his mom or whatever and his father. And basically he's trying to give them a lowdown on what happened in Cabo that went bad. Him and Rachel are not sleeping together. He's sleeping on the couch. He tells his parents that he kind of had a thing with Katrina before he got back with Rachel. And then he was at her with her at the lake house and they just kissed. It's like, damn, Ryan, why you gotta keep lying? Why would you lie to your family like that in front of everybody? Like, we know you're lying. They know you're lying now. Just lie to them. But maybe you told them that you're gonna say that you just kissed her because you don't want to make it that bad. But damn, Ryan, everybody knows. Just own up to it, because Rachel is still with you to today. And it's just like, yo, just tell her, just be real. You know what I mean? And then from there, you can work it out. But you keep lying and hiding. It just makes it just look so bad. He goes, I just kissed her or whatever. Whatever, Ryan. Whatever you did was wrong. And if you just kissed her, I think you would have been able to tell Rachel you kissed her. You made a mistake because you was drinking and you compelled yourself and you walked away. But you didn't. Because in my previous video, when that actually happened in the lake house, I got actually what you said to Katrina on video. So, and your voice with letters with caption that VH1 did. So don't even try to play me. So anyways, he's playing his parents. So, his mom is like, I'm done with Kat. I treated her like a daughter since she's trying to destroy your family and our family. Well, then I'm kissing her goodbye. I'm done with her. I was like, okay, there we go. And so we get back to the shop. We got Van and Junior and Lily. They in there talking about Lily's breasts because they all plump like big old balloons. And Junior is just in his awe because you know what Junior said? Junior says every time he sees that vagina, he wants to pass out. So Junior's in love. Junior likes to be mistreated. He likes to be abused. He's one of them guys that good girls don't come around. Only bad girls get these type of guys. And so Van has suggested that they get matching tattoos and stuff like that. And Van was like, are you guys still messing around? They was like, nah, we're just friends, blah, 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 this and that. But, we mess around every now and then. But we all know that they still having sex. The body language is there. The chemistry's there. Lily's just playing games with Junior. And Junior wants to be played with. Junior wants to be played. He wants to be shitted on because, Lily shits on him. She called him a effing nigger. Excuse my language. She also kicked him, called him a bitch, called him different things, treat him like trash, cheated on him and everything. He's going to get matching tattoos with her. He went to go see her sisters, her little sisters with her, but she wasn't able to go see her sisters. So Junior's like one of them dudes that you just walk all over, and then he's going to become mischievous, no good man after Lily is done with him, and then he's gonna be somebody else's headache after Lily actually destroys him, if he actually allows that to happen. So they both go get matching tattoos. They both go get matching tattoos and they both put hearts on it. They're like so emotional, so like in love. It's like a love scene. They looking at each other all passionate. Lily's ready to make love to Junior and then kick him in the face at the same damn time. And so they put the hearts on each other and it was like, oh, we're friends forever, with this, with that. We forgive each other. We always got each other's back. And they look in the mirror and it's so romantic. You think Lily's actually going to treat Junior like a human being, but Junior doesn't care if he gets treated like a human being. So it's like, whatever, Junior, and whatever, Lily, you low down dirty. And so then we get to Nikki. Nikki actually moves in with, what's his name, Phor. I would never move in with her. Only way I'll move in with her if there is a mental institution on deck and she has a straight jacket. She's playing with knives already and she's just so happy she's in her oar. She apologized to Phor, so she's back. And Phor is another one. He likes to be mistreated. He likes to be dominated. So it seems like these guys like to be dominated. Well, be dominated. You go ahead. I like equality. Shit. And so the house looks amazing. It's like a nice penthouse. It's beautiful. Phor is making his money. So is, what's her name, Nikki. It has a beautiful view. It's nice and whatever. So it is what it is. They moving in together. They're going to be fighting and kicking each other pretty soon. They're going to be holes in that wall. There's going to be shit thrown all over the place. Nikki's going to have all types of fit. And Don is sitting there. Don helped, Phor move the couch in or whatever. And Phor was getting kind of worried about Nikki moving in with him because she was playing with them nice red knives. I like the knives; they look really nice. I did like them. And Dom was like, well, Van was like, you should be worried. You should be very worried. And he said, yeah, you're going to have to get used to wigs, weaves on. Who put their wigs and weaves on the floor? Like, you're not going to be walking through my house with wigs and weave on the floor. Unless I'm taking out my hair. And then immediately after I'm done, I'm picking it up. Taking my braids out or whatever, but it goes into a bag. It goes into the trash. Like, come on, who does that? None of my friends have wigs and weave laying all over their house. I don't know where they do that at, but Nikki is a hairdresser. So, and with Van's situation, I don't know why. It is what it is. So then, yep, they moving into. I don't know why would you move in with her for. She is absolutely batshit crazy. And so she is batshit crazy. And so it is what it is with that situation. So then, Ryan is just so Ryan is just so wrong. Like he really sat there and just lied to his parents and everything. And so we get, Katrina and, Van, they meet up, whatever. Katrina's running towards Van, and Van was like, yo, I ain't running. I miss you though. I love you though, but I ain't running. Van asked they running, so they hug or whatever. So Katrina tells, Van what was going on. She said that, Ryan's been calling her saying that he wanted to be with her. He wanted to mess around with her and all this other stuff. He wanted to have her as a side chick. And he called her after they had their little rendezvous at the lake house. And he was like, yo, she told him, and she wanted to be honest and tell Rachel, you know what I mean? Because she couldn't live with it anymore. She couldn't live with the guilt. She couldn't live with it. So she just wanted to tell Ryan. She just wanted to tell Rachel what was really going on because she knew Ryan was going to do it. And Katrina was just like, I never thought in a million years Ryan would deny me and treat me bad and treat me like I was lying. Of course he is. Like, you're trying to break up his family, trying to tear down his somewhat or make-believe happy home, and you're blowing up his spot, and you're going to make life difficult for him. So, of course, at that time and moment, he's not going to say, oh, yeah, Katrina, you're telling the truth. I totally did sleep with you. It was totally wrong of me in front of his girlfriend because it's only going to escalate. And he probably didn't want to do it on camera. He probably didn't want to do it, period. But it also seems like, Katrina, you're really hurt that he rejected you, that he didn't, stand by your side and stand by you. But I kind of get why you're doing this because you're going to be coming back to Chicago. You're going to be coming back to Meg, and I knew you were when they raised that rent to $6,000. And I know Lily and what's her name? Cobra can't be too happy that Cat's coming back because Cat can really tat. So basically, Don was like, Ryan is messed up. He should just own up and just tell the truth and be real, because he says that Ryan never wants to admit when he's doing wrong. He always want to hide his hand. He always wants to act like he's Mr. Innocent, Mr. Good. And he was like, that's just so messed up. Ryan is a pussy because Ryan hasn't showed up to the shop since they've been back from Cabo and all that other stuff. And everybody else that work at 9 Meg says the same thing. Ryan has not been at the shop. Ryan has been MIA because he's embarrassed. He doesn't want to be on camera, but that's not really true because he's on camera with Rachel and he's on camera with his family. He just don't want to face them, and he knows Cat is coming back. And I don't think Ryan could actually, I don't know why Ryan would allow Cat to come back to the shop, but why can't she not come back to the shop if they both admit that they're not going to do anything anymore and close that wound and move on? Then it's all good. Because why? I think Kat was coming back, so she just wanted the truth out. She wanted people to know exactly what was going on between her and Ryan, because if she's coming back to 9 Meg, she can't come back to 9 Meg with that secret away from Rachel and Rachel being around. So obviously we see why, like, she's trying to make it known that she did this, and plus she's probably hurt by Ryan, because if Ryan was saying that he wants to be with her and all this other stuff, and he was confessing how he feels to her, because that's what she said to Van, then, she was probably trying to see if he really felt that way and see if he was going to have her back. And totally, he did not. He totally dismissed her with the quickness. And if he said he wanted to be with her and he liked her and all this other stuff and he missed her, he was trying to get some coochie. He was trying to get some pussy. That's what he was trying to do. He was playing them games. He was playing him games like it ain't nobody's business. And so, you know, Ryan meets up with Rachel, and it doesn't seem like he actually, I don't know if Ryan actually told Rachel the whole truth, that he actually, was more physical with Kat, like they had oral or whatever, or if he just told Rachel that him and Kat kissed, because she's upset, but like she's not trying to throw away everything she has with Ryan. She's trying to see if maybe there's a shot. She was like, yo, I forgave you, we're supposed to be working on this, blah blah blah, but you messed up. And he was like, yeah, I messed up, but how can you really say that you're sorry and you really messed up, Ryan, if you have not told her the whole truth? So I wonder, have you been honest with Rachel yet to tell her the whole exact truth, everything? Because it's gonna come out, because I guarantee you Katrina has them text messages. I guarantee you, if she has to pull him up, she's gonna pull him up. So it just, and then if she's gonna be back at the shop working, you have to dead this and make it right between both of the women, so you guys can all get bread together and have a good life. So, and Rachel just feels like, Ryan wasted her time and all this other stuff. He's supposed to be grown. He's not supposed to act 17 anymore. He's not supposed to be like a child. But we haven't heard nothing about the stripper that's supposed to be 7 months pregnant. So we'll probably hear about that later on in the season or next season. So we'll see what happens with that. And then, Rachel's cousins, they come to Nine Mag and they want to fight the night before, but they didn't show this on camera. They want to fight Katrina or whatever. And so that's when, Van was like, yo, you guys want to fight the wrong person. Rachel's mad at the wrong person. She needs to go fight Ryan and get him to Ryan's ass, because he's the one lied to her face and continued to lie to her. And yeah, that's one thing. He's lying. He continues to lie to her. But also Kat is wrong, because when she messed around with Ryan at the lake house, at that time and point, she knew that Ryan was with Rachel and she should have backed away. She should have walked away. You know what I mean? Like, you can't blame everything on alcohol. Ryan's wrong as well. They're both wrong. So they both deserve to get their hands or their ass handed to them. So moving on from that, and then this is when Van is like, Ryan still haven't been at the shop. He's still MIA. So they was like, since he wants to be MIA and it's Katrina's birthday, so let's have a party for Katrina at Ryan's shop. These people don't give a damn. They don't care. Okay, whatever. So it seems like, they're not mad at Katrina or anything like that. They're kind of like they want Ryan to own up to what he did, because everybody else on the show, when they mess up, they own up to it, and Ryan is hiding from them. So, and I don't think Ryan likes to admit when he's wrong or when he makes mistakes, and he don't like people to see his failure, and I don't blame him. So anyways, they're going to be throwing a party for Katrina in the shop. But isn't that like a dig at Rachel? How would Rachel feel like this girl just said that she did this with my man a couple of days ago? And Cabo told her that now the people that's supposed to be cool with Rachel at the shop are actually, throwing Katrina a party. But Katrina is not mad, because she, like Van said, that she's been there from the beginning. So it is what it is with that situation. And so they're going to be having a party for her. And so we get to Lily. Lily is moved in back with Cobra. Cobra hasn't learned her lesson from Lily at all. She's gonna have Lily back in her shop. Back in her apartment, living with her. Lily's up in that apartment with, Plug is freeloading. Lily is freeloading. They're freeloading, drinking up Cobra's liquor, cooking her food. They're having a good on time because Cobra ain't home. But so I guess if everybody's gonna forgive each other, move on to a new slate, I guess Cobra's gonna let Lily. I wouldn't let Lily move back in with me. She has too many problems, especially with her substance abuse. So anyways, Lily's up in the apartment with Plug. They're kissing, they're making out. She's cooking food for him or whatever. And the producers asked Lily, like, ain't you still hooking up with Junior? She was like, yeah. Ain't you hooking up with Plug? Yeah. Lily is like, whatever. She was like, yo, I ain't got no ring on this finger, so I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want, and I know Junior's gonna come back to me, because I keep mistreating Junior. I keep putting him through hell, and he keeps completing and passing these tests. So I guess, Lily is putting Junior through all these tests to see if he really loves her, if he can really stick by her, no matter how treacherous, no matter how dirty, no matter how raunchy she is, if he can still hold on and wait for that hope to come in, then I guess Lily will fall for him. So Lily invites, Plug to the goddamn cat's party. I'm like, OMG. But we learned that Plug knows who Junior is. Junior doesn't know who Plug is, but he knows who Plug is via Instagram. So that is crazy. Like she's kind of like setting Junior up. Like she just got a tattoo early in the day of, Junior on her they both got matching tattoos and all this other stuff, but she said they're supposed to be friends, moving on, but they still having sex. How would she feel if Junior brought another girl that she would have been flipping? But I think Lily likes drama. I think she likes turmoil. She likes to see people fight. She likes misery. Misery loves company, because she brought drama with Kat. She has brought nothing but drama and vagina to Junior's life, and Junior is weighing out the vagina and the drama, and I guess it balanced out, so he's still with the vagina. So you go ahead, and Lily's over there with Plug. Plug is trying to get his music business going. He's trying to get his mixtape going. He's talking about he's going to drop a mixtape. He's going to look like Jesus. He wants, Lily to tattoo, a cross or Jesus or something on his chest. I'm like, yo, they are crazy. Like, Lily clearly does not give a damn about anything. She don't care about Cobra. She don't care about Junior. She don't care about Plug. And she was like, I kind of met Plug when I was dating Junior, and it fizzled out, and now the spark came back again, so I'm with him. And then Lily invites Plug to Nine Meg for Cat's party. Lily says that she feel like it is okay because her and Junior are cool. They got the heart tattoos on their middle fingers, so or whatever. So anyways, it don't go down like that. Junior sees Lily with this other guy. She's upset. Junior's upset. Junior's like, I'm going to show off. I'm going to act up. He was like, watch. I'm going to act up because, Lily was wrong. Lily should have at least introduced Plug to Junior, because she introduced Plug to everybody else. So she made it shady, and she made it look bad by not introducing Plug to Junior, because they was going to talk anyway. Look how small that place is. And Plug is just trying to get camera time, get his name out there, and started making music. People buy his shit or whatever. So Lily actually got somebody using her, and I think Lily likes to be used and mistreated. She doesn't like a man to really do things for her unless he's buying her Jack Daniels or Johnny Walker. That's all he could do for her. And so, because it doesn't seem like Plug has a job. And that's what Junior is saying. So Junior, is giving everybody shots or whatever. He asks Kat to come get a shot. And then he tells Lily, come and get a shot. He says to Lily, I know his dick ain't as smooth as mine. Junior is hurt. Junior's all in his feelings, because Junior was feeling like he was in love. Like, Junior feels like Lily is the woman of his dreams. When he got that matching heart tattoo, I knew it was gone. It was over with. When he said every time he sees that vagina, he wants to pass out, he was not lying. And so Junior's calling, Plug, Ninja Turtle, whatever. So Junior goes get Plug to talk to Plug, and was like, yo, I want to introduce, I know you don't know who I am. I want to tell you who I am. I'm Junior, whatever. Hey man, what's up? And Plug was like, I know who you are already. I know who you are. And he was like, well, man, I want to tell you that. He was like, man, I want to tell you that your girl ain't loyal to you. She ain't being loyal to you. And he was like, I don't really care if she's being loyal to me or not. Like, it's no big deal. He was like, he was like, you've been here. And so he was like, oh, so you're going to act like that? And so, Junior was like, your girl has been playing both of us. And he said, and Junior was like, we both got tattoos today, to amend things, to say we're all cool, to smash the hard feelings. And so, Plug was like, well, if that's what you need, closure and shit, then that's good. That's between you and her. I really don't care. Plug is so stupid. He was like, I really don't care. He was like, if that's what you need or whatever. And so Junior was like, I don't need closure. Were you trying to be rude or something? I was like, because if you want some of this, you can get some of this. And so but before then, Plug goes, I don't need nothing from you. I don't know why you telling me this, dude. I don't know why you telling me this. You know what I'm saying? But he did say, my nigga, I don't know why you telling me this or whatever. I don't like when they use that word, but whatever. So he was like, I don't even like when he was like, I don't even know why you're telling me this. I really don't care. It's not a big deal. It's no problem. He was just like, yo, you've been acting up all night. You've been fronting and stunt because, you know, Junior did say he's gonna stunt on his broke ass or whatever. So it is what it is. And so he was like, you ain't being cool. You've been acting up all night, man. You've been like really acting up all night. And Plug was like, so then. And so they go, and Lily was like, I don't know why he brought him in there. I don't know why he's talking. Well, Lily, you should have went in there and broke up that conversation ASAP. But Lily loves to see the drama. She loves to see it. She acts like she doesn't like it, but she loves this chaos because she only knows how to function drunk and with chaos going around her or whatever. So the Junior said, oh, so if you want some of this, you can get some. He was like, okay, then whatever. And so then Junior snuck him. And so, you know, that's when Plug was like, yo, you got me a cheap shot. They were trying to run back at each other. Security comes. Plug gets away and try to run for Junior. Junior runs for him, but security block it. They get kicked out. You know, Lily is telling you know, Plug, please stop. This is my job. This is where I work at. Well, you should have thought about that before you brought him in, knowing that you've been playing Junior and sending him mixed signals, and then you're gonna bring another dude there just to throw salt on him. You're so wrong, Lily. And so but Junior's wrong too. He should know what type of woman you are. And so they go outside, and so what's his name? Van is standing on the balcony or on a fire escape or whatever, and then Plug Boy said, you guys ain't nothing but a bunch of bitches. And so then, you know, Van was like, what? You know how Van is. He needs the attention too. He needs that camera time. He got to show that he's buff, that he can hit. So Van runs out there. Lily runs and throws, you know, Plug and the boy in the car or whatever, his boy in the car. She's trying to leave. Van runs up there and was like, yo, so what's going on? Lily, what's good? And so Lily was like, nah, man, Junior's acting the fuck up. I don't know why he's acting up. I don't know. Lily, you should have just locked the door and bounced. And then none of that shit would have happened. You should have left. You should have moved to the left, moved to the right, reverse, and then get the hell up out of there and lock the door. But no, you know that this is good TV, and you are for TV. You got the drama, girl. And so we also got to give Charmaine congratulations. She got a movie deal, or she's going to be in a movie. So congratulations to Charmaine for doing her thing. And so then after that, you know, the dude in the back seat said, you guys ain't nothing but some bitches. You niggas are bitches, bro. And that's what, you know, Plug Boy says back there. And then that's when Liddy said, we're on the same side, Van. We're on the same side. Because she know he was out of pocket when he said, you niggas are bitches, bro, whatever. And so, like, he used that word derogatory, too, knowing that it is a black dude and knowing that it's on some kind of, like, beef shit. So, it's whatever. So, the Van was like, get out the car. They got out the car. And Van was about to swing on, you know, Plug. But I think he stopped himself, or they cut the footage, because we know Van is on probation. Van can't be acting up like this. We just seen his probation officer and like 2 episodes ago. So it is what it is. I was like, yo. And then so Van has his boy there, and they're running. Junior runs out, and Junior's trying to run towards Plug and trying to get him. Then, you know, Van runs to the other side. Junior's like, this is VIP. I got all my niggas. You like, y'all VIP. They're carrying Junior out. Junior's so drunk. He's so retarded. Junior is in his glory. He's like, I got 9 men. I got my bros behind me. Everybody's down with me. I'm drunk. This dude is broke. He's a bum. So I'm going to stunt on him. And Junior said he was going to stunt all night. Even though he looks stupid, he did that. He stunned it. He stunned it. Security is carrying Junior like he's a baby. I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, yo, these dudes are crazy. And so Lily is all over Van, saying, Van, stop, please stop. Lily really is enjoying all this, let me tell you, because this is something that's going to make her go get high and drink some more and talk about all night. And the drama, she just loved drama and chaos. That's why she couldn't live with her family. She can't live with her family anymore. She lived with two different fractions of her family since she's been on the show, and now she's back with Cobra. Cobra, you crazy. So anyways, we find out Kat is back at the shop, and they're pulling rank and having Kat there. So it didn't work out on that left. Of course it wasn't. Peace, I'm out.